your armor. I think this is the guy that, like, use certain abilities, you might reduce your armor or whatnot. So, you know, it's a payoff kind of thing. It's not gonna, that one wouldn't be like extreme amounts, but you know, since you're thrusting your shield out there, you're open to the next attack kind of thing, you know. I don't know, something like that. Oh, I know you. Yeah, a shout that reduces enemy damage by a little bit. Kind of, you know, like what you would expect from a tank in World of Warcraft a little bit. Of course, these are subject to change. I don't know if I'm switching these out or not. Ability that that you like pop if you, and if an attack is gonna like bring you to death, you'll survive or something like that. I also don't think it. Yeah, I have on this character sheet, I guess you can call it. I have 2 lines here that says might not be possible, and that is one of them. I might not be able to pull that off with what the RPG Maker has to offer. That might not be possible to accomplish, but if it is, we'll sure as hell find out, won't we? Let's see. Oh, I also have like a shield stance that will like raise your armor. So you can choose to like taunt everybody if you want to choose to. Since you can taunt everyone, it will reduce your armor. You can activate this immediately after that, like the next turn, to like increase your armor. Oh fuck, we need to move. This guy coming. But the thing with that is it'll make it so you can't do any other action for 2 turns. So you literally stand there and just defend all of the blows for like 2 turns. So you can choose to taunt without losing your armor, but that's going to make you immobile, technically. So, you know, choices here. So that should be interesting. That's if you want to be like a standard tank. It's like, okay, I'll taunt them all and take all the damage, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So, you know, that's your choice there. And then there's going to be ability, I think I'm naming it like Spiked Plate or something, where you deal damage based off of your armor percentage. So that could be really cool. Oh, not armor percentage, but how much armor you have in general. Your armor number will increase the damage of this attack or whatever, so that could be pretty cool. And I also thought about a health percentage attack, so that could be interesting as well. So that's all I kind of got down for the warlord at the moment. I guess I went in more detail than I thought I was going to do. Anywho, not important. Let's get this guy. Oh, Mr. Snake, you're gonna want to leave. I don't know if the AOE is gonna get you, Mr. Snake. Oh, oh no, Snake's still alive. Snake is still alive. We're good. Oh no, don't come over here. I was surprised I didn't kill you. Awesome, got it. We're good. Let's go find this overlord and kill some maulers and whatnot. Apparently he's oh yeah, he's up in there. I know where he is. Yes. I didn't know there was any response here, but you are mine, sir. Good sir, I do believe you are mine, and I'm gonna bust out all the stops on you because I can. Holy fuck! Never mind. Oh, nice. I gave a little bit of experience. Not like a fucked up, but a little bit. Very cool. Ooh, new plate stay on. Man, not bad. Kind of cool. Got an achievement for it. I didn't even know about. Anywho, so the next one here we got the heavy tank. That also does light healing. And actually not a paladin. I thought it was a paladin, but it's actually a cleric. Because I know back in if y'all never played Champions, either Champions of Norath or Champions Return to Arms, yo, PS2, pick that shit up. Fucking amazing games. Absolutely amazing games. But they had a cleric that was kind of like the tank, but could also heal a little bit. So that's how I'm rolling my cleric. This person is straight up in here. I remember Gorefist. So this is not the one we flew by. I wonder if we're going to fly by again. Anyways, we need to. Yeah, you're so going to attack me, aren't you? That was inevitable. So we just need to take this one out here. Yes, cleric only has access to a light heal on one target. I believe that is the only, pretty much the only healing ability. I think, can't remember. There's only one of you in there? Okay, so we can pop, shield speed, you, come here. And we can pop this. Boom, 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 lock it. I'm knocking it before I'm trying it because I'm dangerous like that. Alright, start popping off the cooldowns as they come up. Boom, boom, drain, and oh, nice crit. I didn't expect a crit on that, but I'll take it. Alright, now we need a few more of those guys. Let's see what we got here. Protect spell, so that it's not just all these on the white mage to cast protected stuff. So the protect is actually on the cleric, which is kind of cool. Let's see here. Magic shields for magic defense kind of thing. We got a stun on an enemy. Also a mass stun. And for some of these abilities, like you're gonna read some of these abilities, well, I'm gonna read these abilities to you, and some of them you're gonna be like, wow, that sounds really fucking broken. Well, let me explain to you. Some of these are going to have, oh, I need you. No, go away. Some of them are gonna have like big chunks. Like one of these in here is gonna be like 25% of your mana pool. So like, you know. Some of these it's gonna be like, wow, that's ridiculous, but like, yeah, unless you want to be popping mana potions like crazy, probably not gonna be spamming this ability, you know. But it is possible if you want to spend the dough on mana potions, you can try to keep casting this shit. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm of course gonna play test and see if like, okay, that needs to possibly not be in the game. That's too broken or something. You know, we'll find out. But yeah, this is what I mean by that. There's one spell that I named Holy Storm on the Paladin, or Cleric. Really ridiculous. Listen to this shit. Removes all negative status effects, adds invulnerability, and heals for a set number of turns. So, you know, ridiculous, right? But that right there is going to be like anywhere between 25 to 40% of your mana bar to cast that, you know. So, I mean, it's not going to heal continuously for 7 hour turns, but it will heal you at the same time. And then turn you invulnerable for a set number of turns. So, yeah, you know. A little broken, but you like cast that twice and you're like out of mana. So, you know, that's like a holy shit thing. I need to make things right, save my ass button kind of thing. So, and again, if it's too broken, take that out. But, you know, it gives there a reason why you might want the full-on tank as compared to one of the other two tanks, you know, because he's got a holy shit button. What else have we got here? Damage one enemy and then one random enemy. And the Blessed Ground, which is pretty much Consecration, just because I thought that would be interesting for that to be in a RPG game. It's light damage to all enemies and taunts everybody. Because that's pretty much how Paladins get their aggro, is Consecration, though they do have a taunt button. So that is what we got for the Cleric. Kind of interesting stuff there. I'm just going through these and like, this sounds cool. So there is something I've noticed with RPGs in general. It's kind of hard to... It's hard in these older style of RPGs, like in the new style when you got like, let's say like Final Fantasy 10 or something, it is easier to do stuff like haste and whatnot that will make it so you can attack faster. In old style RPGs is not really a way to do that, so you kind of got to get creative with it. So Next one here is a marksman, which I don't think I named it yet. I couldn't come up with a clever name yet. Nice quest. That's the way I like it, baby. I love it that way. Yeah. Alright, more quests. I love that too. That's what I live for. Oh, that's nice. I don't know why I have my bracers. Transmog, they don't do anything. They don't show at all, so I don't know what my decision behind that was. I have a feeling we're really close to being done with Harbor here, which leaves 2 quest chains, and I don't know where those are. I might have to look those up, in all honesty, if I don't get directed to either one of them. I don't know if that return to the marsh is anything, you know, but I don't think so, but you never know. Alright, so I need to find this Margesh character. I found this Margesh character. Hi, buddy. I'm glad you are not glitched out here. I appreciate. Oh, what? Why are they? Are they all trying to come to this thing's aid, but I'm not in the water, so it's not exactly working out for them. Which is unfortunate for you. My bad. Yeah, life sucks sometimes. Alright, so, hi. Sorry, did not mean to take that kill from you. I didn't know you were here to get that kill as well. Good luck, because I ain't going in that water to loot it, so good luck. There's way too many heals in there. No, thank you. Maktu's revenge. So for the marksman here, I have a spell build called Honed Concentration, which is an attack speed increase, which pretty much means agility increase. That's kind of what what that is going to be, because that's like the stat there. So temporary agility increase. Yeah, that sounds good. Yep, called it. We're gonna probably have to look up, unless they've popped up here, where those other ones are. We don't really need the intellect increase and whatnot, so we're good. 800 gold's pretty nice though. What are we looking at here? Okay, not seeing anything, so let's see here. If this takes a while, yellow power will fine, then it'll be a cut. If not, we'll be fine. Zangar Marsh, draining the marsh. This below that line tomorrow, draining the marsh. Oh, not drain schematics. Mysteries of the Marsh achievement. Get here, got it. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, oh my god. As far as I'm gonna draining the marsh right there. Return to the marsh. Okay. Yep. You know what popped up? Return to the marsh. Who would have guessed, you know? Who knew it? So, let's go do that. I guess while we're flying, we could talk about this. I hope it's not boring anyone. I hope people are actually interested in this. Because, I know I love it. I think it's fun. And it gives me something to talk about when we have these long flight sessions here. So just kind of raffle off. Next one is a blind attack for one or all. I'm not sure about how we're going to do that yet. Pierce armor, which ignores defense or lowers defense and adds bleed damage. One of those two. Ignore defense might be, you know, maybe ignore percentage defense might be a little bit there. Overdrive, hit multiple enemies, 2 to 3 targets at random. One target with possibly a guaranteed crit if I can make that happen. You never know. but maybe at reduced critical damage or something. You never know. You know, just make it fair. Spike trap. One target will stun them and cause a bleed effect. Bombs away. That sounds fun. Toss 4 heavy damage bombs at random targets. Unleash Hell, which is an all-enemy volley. And apparently I have a star here that says I'm looking for one more ailment ability. So maybe something with poison or something. I don't know. So here's a class that I'm trying to make work. The problem is it can get either way too powerful, way too weak, or can get screwed by resistances and whatnot and become useless. So I'm trying to find a perfect balance to make it not become useless, but also actually do the damage I'm looking for, you know? That would be beneficial. What we got here? Okay, I'm just looking at everything. Seeing how we're doing, what we're doing, how we're doing it. We'll have to make up our mind as the time comes, but that's fine. Just depends if it will let us or not. So, original name was going to be Poison Master because you don't see very many poison classes in a lot of these games. Because again, most tougher enemies are immune to poison, so it wouldn't really have much effect. But since I couldn't do a lot of the poison stuff that I wanted to do, I then crossed out that name. Because it was like deals. There's the Serpent Strike. It was damage one enemy and deal. Like, just keep flying over here. Where are you at? Okay, you're over here. And deals double damage if the target is poisoned. So I thought that would be cool, but you know, I don't know. All right, who's got it for me?
How may I help?
Hey, no, I tried it and you can't do it. 5 Colossi, Q Therma Circle, Demonic, whatever the fuck. Return to the marsh. Awesome. Let's do that. Fly back. It's not very far, so that's not too bad. Instead, the name got turned into Death Lord. It's kind of like Lord of Ailments, kind of a diseased caster or whatnot. There's one spell called Miasma of Death. A wave that damages poison and reduces enemy attack damage for like 1 turn. There's a star next to attack damage because I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But that's like an in-game attack. That's not like just your basic shit there. I got Poison Dart, which replaces attack and always has a 5 to 20% chance to poison. Anywhere between 5 to 20%. It just might. It would probably. It'll be between there, so it's not happening constantly. But maybe one in every 3 attacks might poison, and that could vary, of course. You never know. Let's see. Let's turn this in here.
Elune be with you.
Draining the marsh. We have effectively drained the marsh. We got one more trip with the. It's over here. Available quest for War Smash. Alright, I think we're about to be done here. Unfortunately, I can't fly any faster for another 6 levels. Or is there, yeah, I think 6 levels. I don't. Then I could pay for faster flying, which would be glorious because it takes a little bit to get from place to place. So yeah. Another one here, I have Toxic Vial, throws on all enemies, does damage, and chance to poison. I have written here between 25 to 50%. If that is the case, if it's between 25 to 50%, that's going to have to cost a lot of, well, not a lot, but much more mana, and maybe toxic or poison for lower turns, lower percentage of turns. So that's all I got on that so far. It's just a shell of a character that I'm trying to figure out other ways to actually make it work. And now that I've thought about it, when I was looking through it, I was thinking of turning it into like a hybrid. It's both, it's like half physical, half magical, and I think that could be kind of cool. Kind of cool character design. But still really working on that one. Really working on that one. I'm not sure how I'm going to make it happen and make it work, because as I mentioned, that can become really broken really fast, and if you tweak it down too far, it could become really weak really fast. So really got to be diligent with that class. Of course, then we have the Shaman, and on the front page here I have different names I'm coming up with the Shaman. I think I'm going to call it Earth I think it's Earth Speaker.